Hello guys and welcome again to the online series of learning IELTS with MS Education. Myself Disha Patel and today I'll be starting with your lessons of multiple choice question type in the IELTS reading module test. Now this question is assumed that it is fairly quite simple to solve, but it is always getting you tricked in. Now let us begin with today's lessons. So, today we will be learning about how to answer multiple choice question in reading module. What we learn today in this particular video is how many types of MCQs are there, how to answer them, what are the tips and tactics to answer them, what are the strategies to reach the answer. So let us begin. There are two different types of multiple choice questions. Number 1 is to choose one answer out of 3 or 4 options, and number 2 is to choose 2 or 3 options out of the given 7 or 8 options. Note, the first type of question is the most common one. Now, you guys will be having a question that what do they test with the multiple choice questions? So the answer to this question is, firstly, they check your ability to understand the main idea of the text and then how much useful information you look for in the passage. Then comes the quick identification of the text in order to answer. Lastly, your ability to read and watch for detail to find the correct answer within the given text is tested. Moving ahead to the common problems that are generally faced by all the candidates while solving the multiple choice questions. First problem is reading too fast, that is not reading the text carefully and properly, which may cause a problem, as this can result into each choosing the wrong answer for the asked question. Blind reading wastes time, so one has to scan the passage while answering the questions. Talking about the other problems is the lack of vocabulary, as students these days are not really interested in learning the synonyms of the common words. Not reading sentences as whole can create a problem, as the tenses of the sentence or the grammar of the sentence can differ, which can change the meaning of the given line. Often the first part of the sentence may look correct, but the second half may change its meaning. Words like however and but can change the meaning of the entire line. So all of you would be eager to know about how to score full marks in the MCQs. Here are some tips and advices which can really help you. Read the questions before you read the text. That is, before going through the questions, then comes the answers after fetching the keywords and underlining them. Read the passage in detail and carefully. Think about the answer twice. Don't be tricked out by the distractors, especially by the keywords from the questions that looks the same like the text. Don't worry if you do not know anything about the topic. It is just a reading text and not a knowledgeable text. Try to predict the right answer before you read the text from the keywords of the question. Go back and carefully read the questions again before you select a final answer. The answer will remain in the same order as the text. You may be asked about both the facts and the opinions. Facts are the things that are generally true and can be proven. Opinions are just what people think. Strategy to score maximum in this question type are: read the question carefully and underline the important words. Skim the text, that is to read the passage fast without missing out any word to determine the overall meaning. Underline the key words that are known as the main words in the question. Once you have found the keywords or their synonyms in the text, look for the answers. Now, once you have found the correct answer or tried to predict the answer, reread the next few lines to make sure that the answer is also correct. Also, reread the question and the passage too. Repeat this strategy with the other questions, but now read the text from the place where you stopped the last time. Just because in MCQ and all the other question types, the answers come in sequence. After that, move on to the next questions. So let's have a quick look at the example and try to solve it together. Also, later we'll be solving and understanding the question and each options. Here is the question to the passage given in the example. Now let us discuss the answers. Firstly, we'll be knowing what is the key word in the question. Rice is the key word in the question and it gives a negative effect. Now let us consider all the answers and also know some answers that are incorrect. Answer A gives us true but completely opposite information from what we are looking for. The first sentence tells us that more than half the global population relies on rice as a regular part of their diet. But it is a positive effect and we are looking for the negative one. So this answer A is wrong. Now, answer B also gives us the true information, but it is not what you are asked about. Answer B also gives us a true but negative information. Look at the third sentence, which contains the information that answer B is wrong. That is, even more than coal mining emissions, which make 10% of total. This is the sentence that is used only to highlight the negative effect, not to state it. Now we are required to state the negative impact. Answer D is also negative or wrong. It was not written anywhere that Susia too is harmful. This answer uses some words from the text just to confuse you. Now we will be looking forward to the correct answer. Answer C is the correct answer. The second sentence clearly states the negative effect, that is, but rice paddies have a downside for the planet too. They produce as much as 17% of the world's total methane emission. Here, downside gives us the negative effect. As you see, it's very important to search the key words or their synonyms in the text. By this, we come to the end of this video. I hope that all the aspects of multiple choice questions in the reading module of IELTS is clear so far. All luck and try solving the exercise in the next video.